Well, welcome. Great day to you, beautiful beloved. Yes, so welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Leandria, aka Queen Lily. And I know it's been a little minute, so this is gonna be like a total recap. Um or just a total recap of what's been going on with me, okay? And then I have like an order that I have to do with jewelry, so I'm going to be making some rings here, doing the whole time while I talk with you and everything. So this is going to be a pretty lengthy video because I know I probably got some things to talk about, and if you want to stick around, go ahead. But if you want to get more content from me and just want to check up, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Just in case you want to be notified, subscribe to my channel and definitely give a thumbs up if anything resonate with you. And this is going to be a raw and a cut type video, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just feeling good today, and happy moon day to you because today is Monday, and you know how like moon day for me is the day to where I use to get my emotions in check, and to understand how I'm going to carry out the rest of my week emotionally. Definitely I want to keep it in a high vibrational state, and just be aware of any pitfalls or anything that may, you know, present itself, how I will react to it, because you know how things happen, and then we just start reacting in the negative way, instead of taking a step back and really analyzing the whole situation and understanding why we gonna respond in such a way and everything. So I definitely had to be aware of that. So the first ring that I have to do is a green aventurine and a lapis lazuli, because the lady was like, her friend likes the color blue, and she wanted the ring. Okay, so she saw my ring, these two rings that I have. She was like, "Oh, those are so pretty, and I really like them, and I want it just like that." And I'm just like, I can get it somewhere like that, but it's not gonna be exactly like that, because this stone was just a random shaped piece from a set such as this, and a chipped gemstones and everything. So, and I made it a copper wire as well. But like, the what a lady saw that is at my current job, which is the Dollar Tree. And I know my previous video was that basically I was supposed to have started the OnlyFans and everything. That was totally funny. That was funny, and I applaud myself. I really, really talked myself into doing that because of my situation. I definitely felt how can I even put it? Because it was just something happened in my life and I needed income immediately. I did, because I had lost my current employment. I don't even need these in my ear because I listened to music earlier. I'm sitting there shoving them in my ear like I still need them. And just to make sure that the speaker isn't like attached to them and everything. And then another thing, oh yeah, it's already silent, so I don't want it to like disrupt it or whatever. But like, if you hear any creaking, it is my chair, okay? Pardon me, I'm not passing gas. Just thought you should know. So yeah, I was supposed to do the OnlyFans, and I only did it for like, I guess it's like 2-3 weeks. It was like 3 weeks. I didn't even get probably no more than like 40 videos up. I mean, yeah, I got in the top 17% or top 19% of the creators, and everything. I did not get any money from it. Like, I don't know. I believe what had happened was like this guy. I don't even know because like I thought I was going to get paid like $700. I did. I got the screenshots, but I think for some reason, I think the person that was trying to tip me and everything like that had some type of financial issue. I don't know, but I got no money from OnlyFans at all. So I just took it as though, you know what? It's not meant for me. It's not. It's not meant for me. And I just kept going on because after that, went down, I kind of, I got a call. I think I'm going to use this one if it's the good shape. I'm trying to see like the perfect shape depending on how the ring would be. Yeah, because the lady, she's trying to get it somewhat like mine, but I'm like, mm-mm. But I'm going to make it look somewhat resemble this here stone. Well, it's just like how it's like, it's crossed over the top. But anyway, after I had got on at the Dollar Tree, I was excited, I really was. In front of people, customer service, something that I've been doing for like over 10 years. Over 10 years. I'm 36 years old. Probably don't even look it. Someone just told me yesterday when they called me for my ID. Oh my God, I had to look at your ID twice. You sure that you're 80s baby? Yeah, she was like, look like you're born in the 90s. I was like, thank you. I love that. Thank you. True enough. I mean, it's all about self-love because I think my whole thing, how I got this point is that I feel like I got my life back on track from where it was before I actually got to this point because it was like a whole lot of stuff that was going on in my life, and I just had to really realize what Leandria wanted. What do Queen Lily want? How do I see myself in 3 years? How did I see myself in those next 3 weeks after I noticed that something needed to change? And I mean, it literally started in 2020 after I realized how people can really be. And you really have to pay attention to because people will tell you who they are. If you gotta listen, people will tell you who they are. So you won't even have to guess who they are. But did I listen? No. We be so caught up into, oh man. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, so ooh, this is so like not the size wire that I used. Yeah. But the thing is, when you living your life, I think hers is a size 7. When you just be living your life, doing your thing, and not really, having any goals or having any aim, going anywhere, you just letting life take life. You just let life be life and you just be going. Or at some point, you come up with a plan, and then you tell the person that you're with, and okay, it sounds good. We could do this, and stuff happens. And then it's either you staying in a relationship because you feel obligated because there's so much history there, I mean, this is literally what I've done in my past relationship. I felt obligated to say because it was so many, because we was, I know people can relate to this. When you're in a relationship, you feel like you so emotionally, oh my God, that's not going to lay right. Yeah. Yeah. But like, I was in this relationship and I really felt like I was obligated to stay because I'd known this person for so long and we were emotionally connected, and I really took it to where like, oh man, I put in so much time with this person. I don't think like, oh my gosh, did it just chip? That's the only thing about shit. But yeah, the person that I was with for 7 years. I was my longest relationship was 7 years, like literally, and it was a beautiful thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think everyone has trouble in their relationships, but like when you literally, you know, doing things to better yourself and you don't feel as though like the other person is really putting in much work as you, and you see it and you really try to give them the pointers and everything like that, and you're like, okay, we still got time, let's do this. Let's do this, we can do this together because I know how it is and everything. But the thing with me, what it was the consistency. I didn't catch on in the beginning. I didn't. I was too caught up in, oh, do this, do that, and I'm compromising myself just so the other person can feel comfortable, because I don't want them to feel like they're left behind, and I'm doing this, and and just moved at a pace that really not even at my pace anymore. So I would say that I actually started to lose myself, but I didn't realize that. I did not realize that. Us women, like, tell me, why do we do that? We compromise ourselves, our sanity. We compromise our whole divinity just because we feel like we put in so much time with a person that we feel like we still gotta stay. I mean, I know why I chose to stay, but the knowledge that I had, the knowledge that I gained over time made me realize you're doing it wrong. You're doing it so wrong. You did it wrong. It's okay. It is okay. We could come from this. Now, I was in a relationship. I put my all into it. I even asked, how can I make it better? How can we make it better? Told the person, we can do this, do that. Let's see if that'll work. Tell me, give me some suggestions. What is your ideas? What is your take? Like, it wasn't just, oh, Leandra, this is all you. You calling the shots. You doing this and you doing that. No, I looked at it as a teamwork. It's teamwork, I'm telling my dreams and wishes and my goals I needed to complete and everything like this. And of course, the other person's not really, oh, I can do this, or I know I can do that. I have this skill, that skill. And so why aren't you, in my mind, so why aren't you doing anything? Or I have said before, work towards whatever you're doing. Put your all into it. You can do this. Stop doubting. Oh, if this was better and if that would have been better. Okay, let's work on that. You work on that, and let's put our minds together and let's do better about it. Oh, frigid. Oh man, you guys, I think I made it a little bit too short. Okay, there you go. It's a size 7. Because her finger, she said it was a size 7. So, yeah. You see it? This is size 7. Okay, because that's 8 and then 7. But, like, I'm afraid if I, like, wrap it one more time, but I have to wrap it. I think it will fit. Okay, can I get it off? Okay. So, but, like, anyway, I end up, tell them, okay, so we can do this and we can do that and see if it'll, work, But by this time, in my mind, once I knew that this individual slacked off again for the 50th time through this whole relationship, it was like, Leandra, it's up. It's up, baby. It's up. It's up. I was all in. I didn't stop. I kept going. I stopped saying stuff. If you're trying to get out of a relationship and a person keeps doing the same thing over and over, I'm not a therapist. This is all from experience and my own opinion. But if someone keeps saying the same thing, doing the same thing over and over, over and over, this is when I noticed that I had to end the cycle. If I did not end the cycle, I would not be here telling you the things that I've done and to the things that I had to let go and give up because I wanted a better reality. It's not, I told this person, I told him, I was telling them, everybody I was always with, I had to take it as I was give people warnings of that I was fit to change. Give somebody a warning. So when you notify individual, oh, you finna make some changes, however, or you let a guy, you tell them about, oh, you keep doing such and such and such and such. I really don't like when you do that. Da 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 da. And they keep doing it over and over. And they keep saying, oh man, I did not know. To make up some lame excuse as to why they keep doing it. They don't give a fuck. I mean, they never did. They know that you're going to get over it and you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. So what I done was I stopped mentioning it. I stopped saying it. I stopped talking about it. I stopped pointing out what they were doing. Because even if I did point it out, let them know what they was doing at the point when I kept saying it, they got better at it. Don't let that one go over your head. Don't let that one go over your head. Because when they, oh, look at it, so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. She's going to freaking love it. I mean, it's not identical as mine. She just going to have to accept it. I really think it's better than mine. I'm just like, jelly. Oh my God. It is jelly, bruh. I'm jelly because I can't even, it's hurt. Ooh. But yeah. Let me turn that. Yeah, boom. Now let's check. Stay 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is it 7? We gotta stretch it. Yes, it's a 7. It's a 7, bad boy. It's a 7. Okay, so, yep, it's a 7. You see? 7. Boom. There's 8, and then there's 7. So it's a size 7. We got the green aventurine complete. Complete. I'm so excited about that, and I believe that she's going to really love that and everything. So, again, in that relationship, I just stopped. I emotionally checked out. I did because I want to make sure that it doesn't. This is one way that I always make sure that my ring stays in its one size. This ring is not adjustable. It's not adjustable. It always stays just one size that it's intended for, and this one is a size 7. So I always go back and harden the wire, even though it gets hardened as I move it, but I'm actually making it permanent harden. Making it harden so it doesn't move. It just be just the way it is, because it didn't sound right. Permanent hardened, but hardened permanently. Yeah. She's gonna love it. She really is. She's gonna love it. I love it. And that's maybe when I make stuff, I'm like, ooh, do I want them to have this ring? Or anything I make, I'm like, yeah. It is so pretty. Look. It is so pretty. Oh my God, it's giving wealth. It's giving wealth. So, one ring down, one more to go. So the lady had no, what was I gonna say? Okay, so so of course the OnlyFans did not work. It did not work. I'm glad it did not work. So I've just been at the Dollar Tree and I actually walked to work. It's like on foot, I get to work in 5 minutes. No, I take it back. It is like get into the park a lot. I could get to work in 8 minutes. Yeah, I say 8 minutes. I get to work in 8 minutes from the walk, and like, yeah. I'm glad. I actually because my previous job I was a tele underwriter dealing with insurance and just like administrative assistant and everything. Now I lost my contract with that for the simple fact I put my foot down. I got hired as a contractor to work anytime that I wanted. They came to me to do certain projects, and I said yes. I said no to some and everything. Now, I don't understand what happened this time around because I told them no, like I told them no in the future. I mean, in the past, I told them no, that I couldn't do it, that it was conflicting with, uh-oh, we may have to find a different stuff because the wire is too big for this lapis lazuli. So okay, so this time around, I told them that I can't continue on with this project because y'all keep transferring back and forth, and I can't keep adjusting my schedule like this. So I prefer to just stay on this side of the business so I can, have more control of my time and stuff where I'm doing. And I was like, okay. Then it was like, oh, this is not gonna last long. That we're trying to make changes and everything. Okay, that's cool. Da 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 da. Because I think they was trying to add on more to the contract with other life insurance companies and everything. But a couple weeks later, y'all, I get an email saying that my contract was terminated. I've been with this company for 3 years and a half. They couldn't even call me to tell me that they was letting me go. Yeah, in that moment when I read that letter, I said, I ain't gonna tell you what I said. But you can tell you that it all happened for a reason because I knew what I was doing. And when you're really focused on a goal, I have tears like trying to well up in my eyes because I was in the midst of a major change and I had to decide if that once that change happened, did I want to continue to work this job? Or would I still keep this job, which was more of a contractual job, so it was like my own business as a tele underwriter? Did I still want to keep that and do whatever I was going to do on the side and juggle both? Because the contractor, I could work at whatever I want Monday through Friday. Well, Monday through Saturday, but I was off on weekends. But as long as I hit 30 hours a week, because that was the mandatory limit that you could do, or you could always get over 30. But that was with the contract, you had to do 30 hours a week. And as long as you hit that, then you found it couldn't say nothing to you. So I was always going to hit over that. But once I had my other thing to come into effect, if I still had my contracting job, then I would have only been hitting 30 hours a week. Yet the way things played out, the thing that I was aiming for hadn't came into effect yet. But I believe that the universe had a plan that I had already originally agreed with. It is so exciting. I'm so amazed at how everything is working out and how it has fallen into place. Now, when things start to work in your favor and you unsure of how it's going to happen, but you see it happening. Now, losing the job was totally at the most randomest time. I mean, I didn't have any savings. I didn't have savings. I had just recently moved into this apartment 4 to 5 months ago. And I had just, the breakup. I was with the breakup, so I've been out of my relationship for like 5 months. And, well, at that time, 4 months. Well, 3 months when I actually lost the job. And I've been in this apartment for 3 months when this stuff was taking place. But just to fast forward it to now, I was put in a place to be in front of people again, to brush up on my skills or to continue to develop the skills that I need for my future things. So, and I had to look at it from a different perspective. So you gotta understand why things happen the way they do in your life. Because if it may look bad, maybe like everything's falling apart, but just look at it at a different way. Just look at if you would stay in that situation, if you hadn't removed yourself or it hadn't removed you, what would you be? How would you feel? I was not unhappy with my job, but I disliked having to always sit down in front of the desk for a certain amount of time. And then with my other tasks, I still had to sit in front of the computer. So I really didn't have much time away unless I was really pressing myself to like literally step away and not focus on just sitting in front of the computer. But it all came together. It did. Because now me being a cashier, which I used to be cashiering back in my other jobs in the past, but being in a cashiering position, you basically get to be with sales. You get to manage the store. Well, I mean, that is kind of like how I do, because the cashier has control of the people, the greeting coming in, the people leaving. So I have a big part to play in the store, and I can just see how everybody reacts to me when I greet them, when I cash them out, and just walking around helping them. And even this lady, so like I wear flowers all the time, not necessarily just these, but today since I went to work, I had wore these. I had wore this set of flowers or whatever. But like the other day, I had made a headband of flowers. And I had wore it such a way, and the lady had stopped me, and she was like, "Hey, can you help me find whatever what it was?" And then as we was talking and carry on in the conversation, she was like, "Girl," she said, "I just looked at you and saw that it flower on your head." I was like, "Yep, that's my girl. That's funny to talk to. She definitely can help me." I said, "Is that what my flower was saying to you?" But it was really my whole aesthetic and everything what drew her into me, knowing that whatever she can ask me, I'll be willing to proceed and give her what she needed and stuff. And it was just like, she read my aura, she understand and felt the energy that I was putting out, and just the willingness to help, because I feel like being a customer service and being a cashier, I'm being of service to the people, and a lot of people come through, be like, I greet them like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hi, welcome," and then they'll be literally, "Hi," just like, "Hey, thank you," and everything. And one lady was like, "Oh my God, you're like the most nicest person in the whole world." Where I was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love that. I love that." And she was like, I was like, "So where are you from?" She was like, "From Missouri." I was like, okay, because I know I visit Missouri, but I know all places, not even just Missouri, there aren't as pleasant as I, or some people are more pleasant than me, or if that makes sense. But I have that Chick-fil-A attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I have not met anyone that can outdo a Chick-fil-A attitude. Okay, maybe there's some other people out there, I just haven't encountered them yet, other than myself. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. So, but yeah, it is so inspiring and encouraging when you come across people that see the value in you. Not saying you never doubted yourself or anything like that, but when people can actually express the energy that you're giving and the energy that you're putting out. And is that the same one? Okay, so I'm struggling with putting this gemstone through this copper wire, and I think I don't have any. This is the 18 gauge, and I don't think I have a 20 gauge. Yeah, so this one I made this one with, and that hole in that gemstone, a green aventurine, was a little bigger, but I want to get it the bluest blue for her. I may have to do like 2 and wrap it. But let me tell you though, let me see what else has been happening. Yeah, the new job. So I believe like the new man is on its way. So yeah, I placed my order with the universe, and I think it is getting put together for sure. It definitely is. I have encountered some potentials, but they're not there yet because I'm vegan. And some days I'm not even gonna stunt. A couple days out of a month, maybe a week out of a month. It just depends on how I feel. I become a vegetarian. That is something else that's been changed because I don't know. I've been having a thing for it's really Walmart selling this bag of cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. And it says it's plant based. But one time I tasted it, the very first time I tasted it, and I was like, oh my God, it's so freaking good. And I read the ingredients. But I didn't read the ingredients the first time I purchased it. But when I saw it, it had a little bit of milk in it. But it was plant based. I was like, how? Because that taste, that's real milk. I mean, real cow milk. You know what I'm saying? So not even that's vegetarian. So that's dairy products. So vegan and half vegetarian. Yeah. Because the vegan way more than the vegetarian in my life. So that's how I'm calling myself. I'm going to call it how it is. But yeah. But eventually I will go back full-fledged vegan. I'm working out the kink for the cheese because, yeah. Yeah. That's probably like the only thing. And on top of that, just being vegan with no meat, it'd be a whole year come December. I made it. Well, I know I'm gonna make it. I freaking made it. I'm gonna make it. I have no urge to eat meat or anything like that. I don't. I think like I get turned off about chicken. No offense to anyone that isn't a vegan, a vegetarian, anything like that. I'm still loving you. Still join my channel if you like to. If anything resonates with you, that's okay. If you felt like you want to become a vegan or a vegetarian, you can ask me questions or I can create content pertaining to those subjects or anything like that. Because during the whole transition, it wasn't easy. And there were some challenges, and sometimes I still run into challenges, and I just handle them as they come. And just like I eat dairy, the cheese, in the beginning, I think I didn't eat dairy until like that was like 10 months in, because it was that cheese that I got. Because before then I was always shopping at Target, and not Target, Publix, and I will always get this queso. I can't no, what is it? Kicking queso cheese, and it's made with cashews. And then it's this other type of cheese which really just didn't melt, and I was just like, forget it, forget the cheese. Until I shopped at Walmart and I saw that cheese and I got it, and then that's what kind of put the cheese back on the map, so to speak. So but I will go, and well, I'm going to, oh yes, I found one, but it's so little in the bag. But I'm gonna see. But like, and it's really blue, right? The lapis lazuli. I know the on my hands is like totally ashy, but like, yeah, the lapis lazuli. So we're going to do this ring, and I believe this here ring is a size 8. Here it's going to be a size 8 because lady was a 7, and then yeah. So excuse me. So I'm doing very good with the vegan, and I don't know the exact number how much I weigh, but I know I lost over 100 pounds and still counting. So I'm very looking forward to, I want to say I have an appointment in November. And so look forward to that in an upcoming video of my update on how much weight I lost in total. So I'm like super ecstatic about that because, man, if any of y'all tried to lose weight or currently losing weight, come on, you know the struggle. You know the cravings. Come on, I wasn't the only one. Oh my God. It felt, man, them days. Oh my God. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad we made it. Because, baby, them nights, Them nights. And then really, I'm gonna tell you really, if anybody, like, I'm not a nutritionist. This is all my opinion, my own experience. And I'm just saying, like, if you ever just want to just lose the weight, all you have to do is just is you stick to it. You stick to your freaking plan. You stick to your plan. You stick to the plan, baby. You stick to the plan. If you sway off a couple times, man, it is okay. It is okay. You just go right back to it. And you know what? It's not a diet. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. I'm telling you, that's one thing that I know that I had to switch up on myself, because the way the words we use, and we just so easily just, oh, it's a diet. I always felt like, man, I'm gonna fucking die. I mean, excuse me, I'm gonna die trying to starve myself, figure out what I want to eat, and that just wasn't. Man, it just felt so wrong that I was doing to my body, and just not keep staying away from the table allowed me to lose weight. I had to tell myself and see myself with the weight being off, and saying affirmations to give me that confidence that I was missing, and really understanding why I was doing it, not for others. Because I tell you one thing, in my past challenges of trying to lose weight, I was doing it for other people. I was doing it for the person that I was with because I felt like he wanted a thinner woman, or I did it. Ooh, okay, did not scratch it. Okay, cool. Or I did it, just for a quick fad diet, and I started and I fell off. You know what I'm saying? So there was so many factors that played into why I was not successful in the past, and I know why I was successful this time around. So it just goes to show, like, I was really determined, and I actually struggled with my weight loss for years, majority of my life. And you become numb, and just like, it is what it is, and you just suck it up and be like, I'm gonna be big for the rest of my life, and so what? And what? You know what? Someone's gonna love it. Someone's gonna love it. And you know what? I love it. I freaking love it. And so I just got comfortable with being fat, even though I was deeply unhappy with it. I got it. And then, honestly, the person that I was with in my latest relationship was a foodie. And, I mean, hella cook good, could cook. I mean, can throw down. I mean, we ate. We ate. When I knew that this is not the way I want to go, and I was trying to make healthier choices, I had to start doing it myself. I said, you know what? I think it'd be better if we cook our own meals. Yeah, I took it that far, because I couldn't take it us eating the same thing, because it was sharing each other weight, because that's why I really felt. And as I go back and look on my pictures, I don't know if anyone believes in this stuff. I have her. But it's almost as if somebody feeds you all the time. No. Two people in a relationship that's been together for a long time, they start looking alike. Do you agree? If you do, comment down below. If you feel like if two people in a relationship been together for a long time, they start looking like each other. Just like if someone takes it, well, a man goes with a woman and she had children already, and all of a sudden the child started looking like the man, the stepdad, because he started feeding the children. I don't know if it may be the same, but comment down below and tell me your thoughts on that. So what happened was, I go back and look at all my pictures, and I just see his energy all on me. I'm like, dude, I really was not happy. I was taking this dude energy. The way he felt, I really felt that way. Like, I felt like I was really trying to lose this weight, and I couldn't, but then it was just something that held me back. I just couldn't. And I look back at his stuff, and I look back at my pictures, and I see him on me. Not saying that he presses energy on me, but that's the most of the time who I was with all the time, and who was always cooking for me and stuff. And it's just like, oh my God. I don't blame him. I used to tell myself all the time, I don't. I said, because I ate. I ate because I wanted to eat. I never did, and I never once blamed him. In the very beginning relationship, because, the way that because when I started this relationship 7 years ago with him, oh, I I was already losing weight. I just gained it all back. But in that time, that's when you're like, oh, it's the puppy dog sweet. Hold on, it's the beginning of the new relationship, weight and all this other stuff. And I tried to, find ways to lose weight. But then, you just get comfortable, like, it's okay. Oh well, I'm just gonna be like this. But then there was that one time trying to get out the bed. I said, oh my God, Leandra, you gotta roll. You gotta roll. What? If reality didn't hit hard that day, I said, girl. And then I think I was climbing up the steps. I said, girl, you is big. I had to tell myself, this is how I talk to myself. That's how I talk to myself. And when I see myself,